and let's do this. Review some reports. Report number 7000, Pakistan 5. PUBG Shield favorite is back with some lag switch action. Within seconds of dropping, he punches people whilst in flight. Take a look. Should be, imagine, pretty easy to pick out in the 2D replay. Yep, sure enough. And then we can see the same thing in the timeline here as well. 1 minute, 17 seconds, punch damage. You got dead HP, dead HP, dead HP, dead HP, dead HP, yeah, and it's all 1 minute, 17 seconds. All right. Easy enough. Report number 7001, Babysaur 47. Usage of hacks/cheats. Clip clearly shows he's shooting through walls and using some kind of cheat from exclamation. Whatever that means. Take a look. And this appears to be somebody's, probably the reporter's Twitch stream here. Let's watch. Oh, hang on. Do I have it unmute? Okay, well, it's been muted due to copyright. That's okay. Maybe. We get rid of this. Don't care about that. Now this is still not spectating our death cam, it looks like. Is this the whole damn thing? Is that what this is? This is starting literally at 0 seconds. Okay. Maybe this is a little bit better? Yes. Okay. So what we have here, this is the typical issue that has been going on Miramar now for a couple of updates. Unfortunately, there's a bug on Miramar in Los Leones that is basically causing buildings not to load even very late into the game. This one's tough because there is a question of intent, right? Does the person know that what they're doing is exploiting a bug, or are they just shooting a guy that they think is out in the open? Here, let's go back. Let's watch this again. Maybe he has captured. Well, probably not. Yeah, so we don't have death cam. We don't have like a recreation of what this might have looked like from the other person's perspective. So without that, it's really kind of hard to say whether what that person was viewing would have seemed reasonable to be shooting at, or if it would have seemed like, it was pretty obvious that he shouldn't have been able to shoot this person. Given that he was on the ground level of a building, it's not like he's like floating in midair. To me, it's kind of hard to look at that and say, oh yeah, he definitely knew. So I'm going to have to mark this as inconclusive for me. Also because, again, the infraction type is wrong here. This is not, some kind of a hack or a cheat. This is just, if anything, it's exploiting a bug, and I don't believe that the intent is there. This is going to be one of those things where different reviewers are definitely gonna vote this differently, because some reviewers do not see it the same way. So inconclusive. Report number 7003, B2KO Shooter O. Okay. Infraction is exploding bugs. We have different language here. Let's pop over to Google Translate. He gets into the rocks and kills me. Help to report, and this must end. Okay, so we're gonna look at a rock glitcher here. Sounds like. Again, this is P2KO Shootero. What's that? Whatever. Okay, he's driving up pretty fast. Gets inside the rocks. Now at this point, he definitely knows he's in the rocks. You cannot be here, be a guy walking on thin air over you, and not realize that you're in the rocks. So this one is, you know, because again, we actually get to see his perspective. We get to see exactly what he does, what he looks at. People don't float in midair over you naturally. So this, to me, the intent is there, conclusive. Report number is 7004. The accused is Zap Brannigan for exploiting bugs. Zap Brannigan and his buddy think rock glitching is fun. Let's show them how fun it really is. Hit him with the gavel, it says. So Zap Brannigan. Let's take a look at, oh, we've got a couple of clips here. Let's pull up, let's go ahead and start loading all three, but we'll probably only use one. Holy cow, that is loud. Jesus. Definitely do not need that. Okay, Zap Brannigan knocks him with an M24. Okay, so that one is just of the death. Let's pop over to the next one. I'm going to pause that immediately because it's going to be super loud. And let's play again. So this is clapping your cheeks. He is inside of a rock. And again, these, like all these little glitches and stuff, all these artifacts, that's visible to him. You know, he clearly knows that where he is not where he's, you know, meant to be. Now this appears to be spectating, so this is after the fact. He comes running out of the rock and goes and loots. Okay, let's pause that again. And let's quiet it down a little bit to there. There you go. It appears that he's luring him into the kill. Yep. Okay. All right. And you can actually see there again. He's still inside the rocks, and he's lining up to to kill some more people that have just pulled up as well. So this is very conclusive. Very good videos. Good evidence. I like it. Report number 7005. Clap in your cheeks. So this is the other member of that team. Same exact evidence. We can see that. Yep. Conclusive. Report number is 7008. The accused is Rigid Fair 4. Usage of hacks and cheats. Rigid Fair 4 punched 5 people out of the plane before the match began. Didn't see him till the end of the match. Then caught him in a bush doing it again. All right. Let's take a look at the evidence here. And this looks like just the bush engagement here. So this is a very traditional use of flag switching. And just keep an eye here on the kill feed.
We're getting points in it. Anywhere in the top 5, I'm happy.
Yep, there it goes. And then we can also go and take a look at the PUBG lookup match report here. And let's take, actually, we're on the wrong person. Rigid Fear 4. Let us copy that. And find him in the list. There he is. Right. Let's take a look at the match from his perspective. 12 kills, 1700 damage. And let's see all these kills right here at the very start. And boom. All right. Simple enough. Conclusive. Report number 7009. Accuses BW Black 511 Wolf. Uses of hacks and cheats. Notes say lag switcher. Take a look. Yeah, so let's zoom this in a little bit here. Okay. So there, he finished and knocked. He finished a flush and he knocked a new guy instantly. So I got a little bit of time left here. Nope. Okay. That was all we saw. Let's take a look and see what else we can see for this person. Did he win this? He did. Okay. That's always sad to see. So no early kills. He's not doing it as blatantly as all of that, at the very least. The reason I'm going and looking at this stuff is that while that certainly felt sort of instant, we didn't. It's not like we got to see the death cam. We didn't get to see him spectating the guy doing the lag switching. So that could have just been really quick kills, or it could have been, an actual legitimate networking issue briefly that could have caused those packets to kind of be delivered all at the same time. Kind of hard to say. Where did he get that knock that he just got a kill for? Oh, okay. Interesting. Take a look at the timeline on this guy as well. No, he didn't actually get a knock on either of those guys, did he? Going back. No, I mean, they're both still alive. Interesting. Okay, well, let's move past that. Let's move up here. Okay, and that's kind of interesting. So far, though, I mean, I have to say, like, nothing here is especially suspect. And he actually dies here, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the timeline. We'll just see if anything, especially. Oh, I just so M16, SLR. Hit two people at once. Okay, that's two people at once, 3 different shots with the same gun in the same second. So that's at 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, the only thing in here that really seems suspicious to me are those SLR shots. Here we have an okay, so this could be, yeah, this is interesting. So 23 minutes, 22 seconds with an headshot on this guy, headshot on this guy. And that's in the same second. So that's potentially interesting. 23 minutes, 22 seconds. And then here, we get another headshot, but these are not at the same second. So like those are probably, just fine. Hmm. AKM, those are, fine. You would expect to see the AKM hitting multiple shots in a single second. At this point, our accused is knocked. Okay, so let's go back to that 23 minutes and 22 seconds. Let's see if we can find that down here. 23 minutes, 22 seconds. So this is him shooting over here. Down here into the southeast. So let's slow this down. Let's go 2 times. Okay. So this is suspect for sure. That's not really a thing that you do with the and then what was the other one? The SLR shots. Let's go take a look at those. When was that? If we go here, I think 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's go back to that. 9 minutes and 38 seconds. And play. So it's these two. So we know he landed. Oh, did he? No. I think this is just the player kind of bugging out a little bit in terms of their positions, because you can see he still has health. So I mean, you can see these guys, at least according to this, they're not standing like right next to each other. The idea that he would have gotten, a hit on guy 1, a hit on guy 2, and then another hit on guy 1, all in the same second. But then at the same time, see, this is, if he's lag switching here, or in the vast majority of the match, he's doing it very carefully. Because here you could just as easily kill them both at this point. Like, they're way out in the open. You've got the SLR, you can hit them. Why not just engage the lag switch, kill them, and then disengage it, right? So with that in mind, I really think the most suspicious thing about this entire match that I can see anyways are these 2 shots right here. 23 minutes, 22 seconds, 2 headshots with the seemingly at the same exact moment. That's pretty tough. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this guy, I think, because I don't want to vote conclusive if I don't have, pretty good evidence. Let's see. So here he had 7 kills, 1. Okay, well, how much damage did you do? 11, 13. Okay. So this is that match. Let's check out another match. And this is in ranked, of course. Are they the same? They're not the same teams. He's got one guy in common here. WDT, Rippo Z. Let's see what we can find here. I mean, at this point, I'm tempted to vote inconclusive. Who is it that he was killing here? Let's take a look at that. So this is the I'm Blessed and Radar Fox. Which are not the people with the radar, or with the, not the radar, the kills that I think are suspicious. They came later. 24 minutes, 33 seconds. Can we... This was Radar Fox and Prince something, right? Does he have a different gamer tag or something now? Priceberry, okay. That's the name. Priceberry and Radar Fox. So AK, 1754. Hmm. Yeah, that's tough. Okay. So I'm tempted to vote inconclusive just because I don't necessarily think that this is conclusive, that this video evidence is conclusive, or that what I'm seeing in the timeline here related to this particular instance is conclusive. But because it's, because there are some suspicious kills there from the same match at the very least, even though that's not the particular instance that this person has reported, I kind of want to see if I can find something else that, find some kind of a pattern here, basically. It's a pretty straightforward kill. All right, let's go back to this. Let's go 2 times. So here, one thing here, I'm not sure. I mean, you can kind of see, I think, immediately what my hesitation with this one's going to be. Obviously, this guy didn't just walk through a wall, right? So this site, this replay, it's trying to take that telemetry data, right, and map it onto a map asset. And it's not necessarily one-to-one and perfect. So my fear here becomes, did he just walk out here onto the balcony? Is he back inside now? Is he back out on the balcony? If he's on the balcony, then this guy can potentially maybe see him. If he's not in the balcony, then he's inside and, he just got killed through at least a wall, maybe 2. Which is a thing that you could absolutely do with lag switching. And of course, he comes in here, stands still, and then he gets the kill. So that's kind of hard to say. Let's go back to following our guy. And let's move forward. Okay. Here we get another knock, it looks like. Let's speed this back up a little bit. He takes some damage. That guy does. He comes back. The accused comes forward. Okay. They start making their way around. He doesn't like lag switch to kill the guy in the car. You can see him moving here just before he gets that kill. Okay. There were some, he's right back to the AWM, of course, the AWM. And there were some kills with that there kind of towards the end. Well, I thought that was the AWM. Maybe no, here we go. AWM. 2433, 2450, 20. Yeah, so he didn't get like multiple kills at the same time with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to vote inconclusive. Like, I don't know how quickly you can get shots off with the AWM. It seems like getting 2 headshots with it in the same second would be difficult. But I don't think I'm willing to vote conclusive just based off of that. And this is, to me, again, had it included like death cam or spectate or something that showed us something a little bit more, then maybe, but it just doesn't. And you know, there are plenty of times where there's some kind of a, you know, weird feeling insta kill thing like this without it necessarily being lag switching. Oh, unfortunately, I just don't think there's the evidence here for it. Report number 7013, using lag switch to kill players. Please hardware ban this guy. The accused is inbound packets. Let's take a look. There we go. Yep. Pretty simple. All right, and that's it. That was a kind of a long one, just because I had to spend a lot of time on that one report and that one guy. But yeah, it's a tough one for sure.